Mute everybody. There you go. Hello. I hope our members are joined virtually are here. Are you there with us? If you can hear me, okay. Can somebody talk from there? Hello.
Morning, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. It's the case that you are
Hello, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman. Hello.
Okay,
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
yes.
I'm not hearing you very well.
Please,
You said?
who else that is there? Thank you, Pajapa. Apply. Josephine, do. Josephine, do.
Okay, so
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Good morning.
Good morning. Apply. Confirm that you are there.
Yes, I'm there.
I will look for a situation whereby you join.
Jaffa is here, Mr. Chairman. Greeting you, sir.
But you are awake. Your station. We have commenced. I call upon our extended globally. Adam 20 MPS prayer. Please, can we write for it?
Ah, my God. Network.
here before you there was inaugurated. And today we have been in Sado for a year plus. But what we have been today, we are presenting you our scorecard. If you like, some of you heads, academia, in both of that are all academia, They may say report card, but to me, we call it the scorecard. So today we're going to give you our annual scorecard for you to look at and be able to prepare enough to just take the good aspect of our administration and the bad aspect. Yes. And then come up with your positive criticism. Or if you present our report and keep quiet, then it means you are mocking us. We must get at least a criticism from you. That will enable us to do better, it will spur us up. Then we'll be able to reflect, strategize, and see how we can improve upon what we've done so far towards taking this our branch to the desirable level. We're a model branch, and surely whoever is doing anything must bear that in mind. We are seen as models, and we should act as one. On that note, I'm glad to see all of you in your numbers. Today being Saturday, you must have already had some other engagements, but decided to put them aside and attend this AGM. I appreciate you for that. You continue to show commitment and responsibility to the bank. I appreciate our next senior chief, also of Sadebe Esquire, that is here. Please tell us something. Also, not in the particular closing step by Motor is the person who entrusted our welfare into his hands as a committee, which he leads quite effectively. Chief Gino Akobese. As behind Akobese is the traditional prime minister of the Igbo community. Yeah? You know, Chief DC President. Grace Ozawana is seated next to Grace, you're welcome. Like I said, not in a particular order. Francis Uswamu, that is based in Abuja, but does not show any activity of his life, is also here present. Coming to this side of the divide, we have Chief George Oziwa. The red cap sheep like me, as you can see. And the big masquerade, seated close to Chief Uziwa, is somebody that is very dear to their heart, but more dear to my heart. A classmate, a bosom friend, confidant, a former National Welfare Secretary of the German Association. Massive, Bogaji, and because I am a most privileged chairman of this branch. I don't have just one character, I have many characters. So it's one of my characters. Yes, our big sister, very senior, Adele, can say the FDA. And the academia, they are still closing together so that the leaders will confirm with them. But we didn't need any lecture from them today. gentlemen of the modern branch, all our distinguished colleagues seated here, please let us welcome ourselves, clap ourselves. And then while we're taking this recognition, I have members of my district here. We also welcome all of us as we are here today. Because we're in the modern branch, there are so many things still going on at this meeting, as you can notice. Please let us put together our hands for the guidance of this day. Please, virtually, we have some of our colleagues that have already joined, and among them has always been the most committed, very, very senior member of this branch. Our own dear Simon Chubura is virtually just. And the former secretary of the branch is Joshua. Joshua, I don't know, have you seen your hand up? Your hand has been up? Is there any position up there? Joshua? Okay, let's proceed. We have the of the 2020 meeting of this branch, which was held on the 25th day of June 2022. That meeting has earlier been put to a branch platform, and I'm sure we have gone through the minutes and ready for its correction and adoption. Are we ready for the correction and adoption? Okay. Secretary, can we have the minutes? Talk to it, introduce it and talk to it. Since it has been done. Meanwhile, do all of us agree that it should be deemed as read? Yes. We agree that it's deemed as read. Yes. So Secretary, talk to it.
Good morning, distinguished chairman. Good morning to the elders of the bar here present, senior colleagues and their colleagues. Welcome every one of us to today's August assembly in the minutes of the annual general meeting of the Nigerian Bar Association Barnawa branch, here at Trophy Hotels Limited, Bari Avenue, Barnawa, Kaduna, on Saturday, the 25th day of June 2022. The minute is a 15-page minute. It had earlier been posted on the WhatsApp page of this branch. I want to humbly request that the minutes be deemed as having been read. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our most able secretary. Since preparations for this AGM, I doubt whether the secretary has had up to an hour sleep. has been on his feet, working on the secretariat and everything, coordinating it. So please let us appreciate our everything. Secretary, thank you very much. So we have had the minute as being read. And you have copies of it. Some of you that were here after term was posted. So we have page 1. Obraji. Yes, Obraji has advised that anybody that has any connection to make as regards his name and either the spelling or omission or name appearing when you didn't attend, please forward it to the secretary so that we will not waste time. Lady Jane, yes, I know that you propose this start behind so that I will recognize you. You are hereby recognized. Can we have a check? I is coming forward with something. Please, can you come forward? No, just come over. This side is already filled. I want people to be sitting at the left side. So we from page 1, 2, 3, and part of 4, we have the attendance. We have the attendance. Are you with me? We are at page 4. We have commencement call to order. Chairman's opening remarks. Then at page 5, we have recognition. On page 6, we have that business of the day after matters arising. Page 7. Page 8. Maternity care report, financial report. Page 9. SM, not SM. SM. Let's do SM. Page 10. $11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Any other thing that could be corrected or made in the absence of any other plan and maybe for correction, and somebody moved for the adoption of the celebrities. Population,
Chairman, students and colleagues, having read the minutes of the annual general meeting held on Saturday, 25th day of June 2022, I hereby move the motion for the adoption of the meeting for minutes for discussion.
Somebody else? Sophia. Second. Second motion for adoption.
Mr. Chairman, standing on already established protocol.
Sorry. Were you in attendance at that meeting?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Being present at the last annual general meeting of the branch, I, Sophia, Fogene Fejiro, Urejoma, second the motion that the minutes be adopted for discussion.
Sophia, you unfortunately second that motion. It was so beautiful. As you are in the 10th National Assembly. Thank you very much. The minutes of the annual general meeting, AGM of the Nigerian Bar Association Barnawa branch, Kaduna, held at Trophy Hotel Limited, Barnawa, on Saturday, the 25th day of June 2022, subject to any correction, amendment made thereon, are hereby adopted. And so vote. Now, if you follow the minutes as read and corrected, we find out that what we ought to have had other matters arising are equally contained under the business of the day. And therefore, there will only be any need going to matters arising because there is none. It goes straight to the business of the day. Is that okay by us?
Yes.
Thank you. The chairman's address. Gentlemen, you already have my address posted at the platform of the branch. But you permit me to speak to that my address as customary, so that you hear from the horse's mouth. The address is captioned, "We are on course." The caption is quite deliberate, so that you know that it is not the chairman, but all of us. Whatever that has happened so far are by our own deliberate efforts. So we are on course. Are we not on course? Are we not on course? Ladies and gentlemen, that's my address. I'm here for the ESCO as elected by you. So as you're coming, please move forward, come forward. Come and in the front. Okay, is that our auditor? Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. We observed the protocol, and we told you in the address that we came on board on the 25th day of June 2022 at the annual general meeting of the branch held here, where we were administered onto oath upon inauguration. And since then, we have been in the saddle piloting the affairs of this branch. And by His glory, we've done a year. And as required by the extant laws of the Nigerian Bar Association, specifically the uniform bylaws, here we are today to give you our score cards. which some will call report card. I drew the attention to my inaugural speech caption the model branch is indeed the model branch, the model. Then together we can achieve greatness. I delivered that speech upon our inauguration, and I listed 10-point agenda that this ESCO will execute within the 1 year period. And without offending modesty, out of the 10, we have successfully executed 8, remaining 2. What do you say to that? And we did say that the remaining 2 were deliberately left out so as to get the best for the branch, particularly the acquisition of sizable plots of land for the branch secretariat and bus center. We have done so many things to ensure that we get the best for the branch. From setting up a committee headed by our own people, Dolani, SN, and Tony Ganachi, Esquire, Venture, as chairman and alternate chair, respectively, with all the people we know that can give us the best as members. With that, we are sure that you're going to get a land before the instruction of the general administration. We are equally applied to lands. And with the just inaugurated as general justice, are also led by Group Esquire Obesu SFF to liaise with the government of the day to ensure that we are giving allocation where we are going to do. These things together to ensure that we don't put all our eggs in one basket, and we can assure you that all help and ensuring that this is the second other matter that we've not been able to address in our agenda has to do with welfare of young life, that is mentorship. We have done that much time. On my thoughts, we've not really accomplished what we have in our minds, what we decide to do. So, young lawyers, I ask you to have faith in this administration and hope that before the solution of this administration, the welfare will be done. Do you agree with us? Gentlemen, the other one we said we didn't accomplish, but by extension we did, was 2 of us, which on the thin line of the last administration was really too much. And we commend the Abdul Haya administration for giving us that second agenda of the administration. So you go through, you see how we organize the annual general conference because for the first time in this one, we presented our model football club in that football competition at ABC in Barnawa. That's for the first time in the history of the branch. Please let's appreciate that. Now, how to describe the 2022 branch annual Barnawa and award ceremony? Without saying it, all of you have it right. Because at George, the best annual raw dinner ever had in this branch. And all of you described that. And for the first time, all the branch ESCO members in the past, and those that have one or the other done something for the branch, we are all appreciated and all of them for the first time. Even to the extent that our style for the ordinary is what is in vogue now. Our sister branches are copying them, and that is what they are using presently. That all their members must come out in the revelation dress of a black suit and bow tie. That is what is now in vogue because we introduce it. Then on the bench relationship, being headed by our learned life bencher and the senior advocate of Nigeria, Tajuddin Olasey Oladoja. We have really recorded serious success from that bench relationship. Our various meetings with them have materialized to the establishment and taking off of the High Court of Justice in Barnawa within our jurisdiction. Well, upon our request, they have also provided restroom and convenience for exclusive use of lawyers within the High Court complex at Peter Road, Kaduna. Presently is working. So, courtesy visits, we have covered the field. We visited all the head of courts within the jurisdiction, all the head of security agencies, and other necessary places on their behalf towards ensuring that the public is sensitized on activities of the branch and for the branch to contribute their own quota in justice dispensation. So we've done that within our own best possible best. Then today, you are here for the annual general meeting. This is our conventional meeting venue since inception of this administration. Prior to this, we used to sit or meet at the upper Jaleka of Barnawa, which all of us agreed that was not suitable and befitting of lawyers of the modern branch. And that is why, upon inauguration and taking off of this administration, we brought the venue of our meetings and activities to this place that is very suitable to the extent that when the AC is blowing on their head, you sleep off. So can we appreciate ourselves for being here? We thank God that we're here. And that made it possible for us to, as one united family, after our meeting, to eat together, drink together, and socialize as one united family. It's because of the clean and confident environment that made it possible. Because it was a deliberate effort of the administration to ensure that we do not take our lunch pack away from the meeting, that we sit down together as one united family. Because it is only a brother or a very close friend that you can eat together with. It is very symbolic, the quality of personality, whereby there is a bond being created. And I'm glad today that bond is existing amongst us as members of one united modern branch family. Please appreciate yourself for doing this. The Human Rights Program, which we made to coincide with the World Human Rights Day, took place on the 12th of the 10th and 12th of December 2022 under the Human Rights Committee of the Vice Chairman of the branch, our own Fidelis Imadojembo. We also, through the efforts of the chairman of the welfare branch of the branch welfare committee, Chief Chiu Akubeze, built a high standard quality culvert at the entrance of the Upper Channel Court, Barnawa, where we used to hold our meetings. We have replaced that culvert with a very standard one, detachable, one you can remove easily to clear it, and that is adequately serving the premises up to date. We had a law week, a branch law week, which of course all of you knew how it went. It was well attended. Not only well attended, the manner and way our members conducted themselves has ever been appreciated. But permit me to once again use this opportunity to share it all of us here. For the way and manner we attended and conducted ourselves at the last branch annual law week held between the 9th and 13th of June 2023, sorry. We did wonderfully well for that law week. Please let's appreciate ourselves. We also had reported to you how we are part of the unveiling of small claims courts in this jurisdiction, Kaduna State. That was a special court established to take care of small monetary claims. It's included recovery with very low CVR by the we have advanced directions from God, and not sincerely was part of that event. Then also, the project introduced the district prosecutors and not the Lagos State and not the office. We also attended on the behalf that very important. We reported also that within the another review, we employed the driver of the branch, the charge of the branch. Then the auditor's report. What we reported on this, it said that for the first time, this public branch, this is already for 2 years. We give you your statement of account. We decided to give you our statement of account while before we enter the program second year, which we shall be given to you at the end of our tenure. So this audit report we are going to have today is for a 1 year period, so that you know what you are doing so far for 1 year. We reported to you that there is a harmonious cordial relationship and collaboration of our branch with other branches of the Nigerian Association, particularly our sister branch or mother branch, the Nigerian Association Kaduna branch. To the extent that in virtually all our law programs or activities, like Lordinal Law Week, you will not be able to know who are the members of the branch and who are members of the Kaduna branch. They have really shown fraternity, collaboration, and cooperation in our branch. That was what they started upon the inauguration of this administration. When their former chairman, Mustafa I. Abubakar, personally attended our inauguration. He gave us that his words that their branch will support the activities of this administration. And they have all done that from inception till presently. So So let's appreciate our sister branch. And I will use this opportunity also to mention specifically that in the mode of those that have really identified with this branch, you have the incumbent MBA president, who is definitely an associate member of this branch, YC Mekeo SN. You have the Dangote of the Kaduna Bar, Sani Katu SN. You have Samatu SN, and the leader of Kaduna Bar, Yunus Ostaz Osman SN. All these gentlemen, despite the fact that not members of the branch, have identified this branch and have donated generously to every activity of this branch, particularly the valedictory session of our late Dennis Advocate Elijah Kula SN. Please, let's appreciate it. In appreciating these are members and the other members of the people that are not members of our branch, I will come back to 3.16, page 7 of the address, whereby we reported to you that two of our senior members, Babasi Sinwogu, Espai, and DCM, relocated from this branch to Owerri and Abuja respectively. Those relocated, we're still in touch with them, but this year is like he's still part of us here, because we told him that his location does not mean that he's not longer the member of this branch. So he's still identifying with activities of this branch, including donating towards the branch activities. So let's appreciate this. We equally have on the sad note, because this is the reality of life. Birth and death, good and bad. We reported on a sad note that we lost and buried 3 of our members and 1 about to be buried, making it 4. Within the period under review, we stopped at 31st May, 31st June, 30 June, sorry, 2022. So anyone that died after that, 2023, anyone that died after that, like late Monsignor Gabriel Elua and Obiasoji, they died after the period of this AGM. Those ones will be reported by the next AGM. Oh, I'm clear. Now, on page 8, charting a new course. Permit me to say that, notwithstanding the above accomplishments, the administration is neither vexing in euphoria of its success, nor resting on its oars. Rather, we have put in place a formidable and dynamic committee headed by a lot of Portolani SN and as a vice chair to see the position of the plan, like I said earlier. We went down to say that we also assure you that within the next phase of our tenure, which took off on the 26th June 2023, attention shall be shifted to welfare and mentorship of our young lawyers towards securing the future of our profession, as young lawyers represent the future of every profession in Nigeria and anywhere involved. I see young lawyers' relationship with senior members on the bar as a form of commensality rather than inclusivity, whereby the former derive permanent benefits from the land. As such, derivable benefits are vested, which is predicated upon the twist that the young child grow. So I enjoy us to be as a matter of deliberate efforts, consider aiding and assisting our young life towards their well-being and meeting up with their professional colleagues, and thereby securing the future of the legal profession. In this vein, I especially acknowledge and commend our amiable leader, JB Gautu, SN, FCI, Light Venture, the 25th MBA president, for his consistent, untiring, and generous financial and moral support to the branch. We cannot thank and appreciate our leader enough. In the same vein, I especially acknowledge and commend the rare act of fraternity, large-heartedness, and exemplary display of camaraderie and comradeship, brotherhood by Alhaji Captain Olaseyin Oladoja, SAN, Light Venture, and Moritala Abdul Rashid Oladimeji, aka Mure, SAN, Venture, who upon the inauguration of our ESCO undertook to host the monthly general meetings of the branch for a period of 1.5 years. And they have not only been doing that, but lavishly doing so. The two have also kept their promise of raising the branch for financial autonomy by redeeming the donations in the sums of 500,000 and 1 million naira in July 2022 and August 2023, respectively. The last tranche of the donation in the sum of another 1 million naira is being expected this month. I also want to sincerely appreciate our latest senior, this SN, and Anthony Rashid, Esquire, Venture, for hosting some of our monthly general meetings. The Almighty God shall replenish them abundantly and grant them good health, enablement, and long life. What do you say to that? Amen. Our appreciation and gratitude also go to our members who donated monies and cakes for their birthdays, their celebration at our monthly general meetings. Outside our branch, I mentioned that already. Then finally, I appreciate and commend members of faith and all our members who, one way or the other, sacrifice their times, energies, and resources towards rendering service to our country. I assure them that their efforts shall not be in vain. So far, members of the branch have conducted themselves ridiculously on the branch WhatsApp platform. However, there were occasions when the administrators of the platform needed to advise and caution members who breached the rules. But there was substantial compliance with the rules of the platform in Barnawa. We thank our members from their decency and maturity during arguments, particularly on very sensitive and controversial matters. Our respect for each other is what gives our identity. Also, participation of members across citizens and other body events and been encouraged, particularly after these events were actually across the invitations extended. We can actually do better pursuing our number. Attendance at monthly general meetings has been quite impressive on the average. However, we are here to start our meetings at 10 o'clock. The time fixed for our meetings. This has made our monthly general meetings always extended. The time our monthly meetings of that to this is not fair. Then we must, as a branch, listen to our name of the branch. It is subject to money, unreasonable, and almost decent for us not to start our meetings at 10 a.m. when we always attend our court sessions and the court session time is 9 a.m. I want to use this opportunity to especially acknowledge and recognize the rare commitment, dedication, and participation of our highly favored of engineering and father of the Chief Chris in activities and meetings and events, in activities and meetings of the branch during the year under review. His present activities and events are not only the resource of the management board, but as well as a serious challenge to our local members to the representation. Let us give nothing of so far, on starting from 4.8 down to 4.10, I can see the the premature and the signature of the particular vice chairman. And I want to announce to you officially, I'm going to get and acknowledge him that in this chairman's address, the vice chairman has his own people. So that if there is any unpalatable word, vice chairman. So, Mr. Vice Chairman, thank you very much. That's why it's good to have a cerebral vice chairman by your side. So, anytime you are adopting a vision or being here, please pray to have a supportive vice chairman like I have. Thank you very much. So, I also appreciate this participation of members of the lower and higher bench in Kaduna State and by investment activities. Gentlemen, as I am appreciating and commending some of our members, I also thank and appreciate some other members of our branch who stood aloof and remained uninterested in the affairs of our branch during the period under review. Thinking, hoping and wishing that we will fail in the discharge of our mandate, despite the fact that we were elected by them and given the honors task of piloting the affairs of our branch for the 3 years period. Let's appreciate it. However, there is not lose sight on the fact that our branch belongs to all of us, and not to any person or persons in particular. It is therefore imperative and compelling for me to commend the admonition and achieve of my predecessor in office after the higher SCI during the branch 2022 annual general meeting held on the 25th day of June 2022, where he stated, to those who said I will not succeed in any way, I thank you for supporting me work and keeping me on my toes. Please know that the bank and this branch belong to all of us and not applying the higher SCI. I was only but your humble servant and chairman for the last years. Please support the income administration surpass our achievements on the line man. Please continue. He continued. I shall at this point charge our members to utmost spirit to continue to support the branch and income administration by all legal means possible to enable the branch officer to deliver on their mandates. Gentlemen, of course, gentlemen, whether the above admonition of plea was needed to and adhered to or not, my guess is as good as mine. The above notwithstanding, we stood out and marched on with the support and cooperation we got from our amiable leader, David WSL, senior and well-meaning members of the branch. In conclusion, I want to say that I adopt the admonition and plea of my predecessor in office to the effect that the branch belongs to all of us and not to the chairman or any person in particular. And therefore, bury our subjects, promoted sentiments, and external considerations, and join hands in building up our branch to a viable height for the collective benefits and advantages, and as securing the future of our legal profession. And I once more example also recommend to you our speech, our inaugural speech, that the model branch is indeed a model, and together we can achieve greatness. And on this note, I thank each and every one of you for listening. God bless you all. I thought at an address of a chairman of your branch, like we used to do, and you give me a standing ovation. I saw Thank you very much. I was not the one that I'm here for chairman. Francis. I appreciate all of us. Now, as you listen to our speech, I would like us to quickly take the two other reports. Then we take all of them together. Is that okay by us? Yes. So, do we take the Secretariat's report and the financial and economic report? Meanwhile, as the chairman report was posted, the Secretariat's report was very posted. So the chairman will speak to it, and then we are going to take a single motion to adopt the three reports, and then we start speaking to them. So start noting what we are going to do. But before the Secretariat's report, okay, like you know, we are working as a team. My ESCO is of the opinion that since the auditor and the state are here, I will take their report first. When he presents his report, which will be part of the report we're going to discuss here, mobilizing. Somebody can sit on the you know, mobilizing. I would have wished for you to just give us a few more minutes for us to take the adoption of this thing, then you move. Before then, the launch pad they have arrived. You take your own and go. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate our former president. We acknowledge some of our members that has already moved onto the Zoom, attending virtually. And why we are doing that, when we call upon the distinguished auditor of the branch, who is like he has become the permanent retained auditor of this model branch, having been auditing the audit financial statement of this branch as long as I can remember. You, F. Umar Farouk Idiagi, Esquire. They used to put Esquire for you too. Please let us welcome you before you. Okay, you have. This is the gentleman that has professionally handled the financial affairs of the branch. And, you know, ordinarily, until during the tenure of Goodluck Jonathan, you don't shape a winning team. But during that administration, we are told that if you fail the exam, you repeat. So, the auditor, you are consistently auditing our account, not because you have failed in the ones you did before, but because you are a winning team. That's why we are doing it. Otherwise, if I go by the proposition of the former First Lady, Patience Jonathan, it means that you are repeating. You are doing it because you failed. That's why you are repeating. So you are not repeating. So take microphone, auditor, for you to formally present the audit report to us, and when we yes, and as you are presenting it, you present your audit and leave out the treasury report. Then I want to specifically that we are not taking their own report that treasury report. But the practice, the modern practice in audit is that you bring in the treasury report inside the auditor's report. Present. So when you present that, treasurer, you going to come forward after yours to formally present this. Is that okay by the branch? So, you have the floor.
Good morning, good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. My name is Umar Farouk Jaki, FCA. I'm the managing partner of UF Jaki and Co. With me here is Abdul Karo, ACA, also member of the firm. We are here today to present to you the report of the branch for the period ended 31st May 2023. The accounting year of the branch is usually from 1st June of the early year to 31st May of the later year. So this particular report spanned from 1st June 2022 to 31st May 2023. For those of us that have the report, please kindly move to on to page 3.
Just minutes on the platform.
Page 3.
It's posted on the platform.
On the page 3, we have report of the external auditors. I read. Report of the external auditors to the members of Nigeria Bar Association MBA Barnawa branch. We have examined the financial statements set out on pages 5 to 7 and have obtained all the information necessary for the purpose of our audit. Respective responsibility of auditors. Nigeria Bar Association Barnawa branch is responsible for the.
It's already in the platform.
It's okay.
So just
it's okay then.
So this is
okay then. It's responsible.
Is that
for
okay by us?
Yeah.
It's okay then. It's responsible for preparing the accounts of the branch. Our responsibility is to form an opinion based on our independent examination of these accounts and to report such an independent opinion to members. Basis of opinion. We have concluded our audit in accordance with generally accepted auditing standard and practice. An audit includes examination on sample basis of evidence relevant to the accounts and disclosures in the financial statement. It also includes an assessment of the significant estimate and judgment made in the preparation of the financial statement and of whether the accounting policies are appropriate to Nigeria Bar Association NBA Barnawa branch Kaduna. We planned and performed the audit and obtained all the information and explanations which we considered necessary to provide us with sufficient evidence to give reasonable assurance that the financial statements are free from material misstatement whatsoever may have caused them. In forming our opinion, we have also evaluated the overall adequacy of information presented in financial statement and that the financial statements are in agreement with the books of accounts which have been properly kept. Opinion. In our opinion, the financial statement gives a true and fair view of the state of affairs of the association for the period ended 31st May 2023 and of the cash flows for the period. The financial statements comply with the requirements of Companies and Allied Matters Act 1990 and applicable statement of accounting standard issued by Nigeria Accounting Standard Board. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So you can bring it forward and
yes.
Sorry, we want to publicity. Please, can we appreciate it? Sorry, you're not discharged.
Yes, sir.
Can you come over? Oh, you're not discharged yet. Because it may interest you to know. It may interest you to know that amongst us here are chartered accountants, professional financial groups. I can single out for you somebody like a Chief John Uzio has been in accounting and financial work for over a period of 3 decades before he came to settle down for legal practice. So, and just to mention one to you, so there are so many people that would like to know one or two things from you, from this report given. So, gentlemen, can we take a motion to adopt this report for discussion so that we can discharge him? Publicity, we can be heard. Yes, please, before the microphone comes, you can talk out, we can hear you. Let somebody volunteer to move a motion for adoption of an auditor's report for discussion. Okay, you people don't want to do something to that effect. Caller, are you a participant or observer? Please, can you now move for adoption of this auditor's report for discussion? Yes. Now, who is there? Margaret. Please second that motion. Upon this motion and the second place, the chair will just for discussion. So before the discussion, I will ask you to join us in welcoming my comments, my food, friends, and
Yes, I'm in the.
and the place of Peter in Kaduna. Stay that so. She was thinking at the same time, maybe they are coming together, with the former vice chairman of the branch, and head academia, PhD review, or he has rounded up review. Amen. Sorry, I celebrated Dr. Amen. Amen. This is for the contribution, sir. It is an oversight. So you're welcome. Permit me to also welcome the president of Imo State Community Indigenous Welfare Association in Kaduna and the senior member of this branch, Albert B. Worker Esquire. You stand up for this recognition. You're welcome. I saw somebody like Salah. Is he there? And the last legal advisor of the branch, that was the person that occupied the position and cut the bridge. After crossing the bridge, she cut it. Because immediately after her, no other legal advisor. The head of People's Chambers, and Co. Now, before we take the report, I wanted to hear from our colleagues that joined virtually. We say one or two things, but it's like they are not with us. They are not getting up because when we gave opportunities for them to speak, we are not hearing them. So, Joshi, are you there? Ben Joshi. Abu Nasim.
You are muting us, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, okay.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, all the while we've been muted. I complained, sorry, all protocols duly observed. I respect the office of the chairman, the executive members. I can't see any of our learners safe there, but if they are there, I give respect to the learners 6, very senior members of the bar, my fellow colleagues in attendance of this month's, this year's AGM. I speak from my Abuja home. I've really, Mr. Chairman, registered my reaction through the chat platform created in respect of this meeting for those joining us on Zoom. I was informed by a reply through the same platform that if I raise my hand, they will unmute me. I have severally raised my hands to contribute or to applaud this year's AGM and some of the discussions that are being aired on in this meeting, but I have not had the opportunity. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity.
Meanwhile, Joshua,
yes, sir.
Nobody has so far been given an opportunity to speak yet because we only taken all the reports and we wanted to take the auditor's report so that we can excuse him from the meeting while we now take a motion to adopt all the reports collectively and we start taking opinion for people. So it's like you are jumping the gun, you know. But however, we have given you the opportunity. We have asked you, and you have told us that you are on. You are already linked up. So at the appropriate time, we'll take your comment. Is that okay by you?
It's okay, but there were other several discussions, not only on this, or other commendations and so. But that's okay. I am okay. Let's proceed. But let them stop on mute, or is it on muting us?
Okay, thank you very much. Then, as you are enjoying your Abuja home, also try and see that you be part of this meeting as in terms of patronage.
Come again. You said?
We are looking forward to the announcement from Abuja Group on what eventually you may tell the member as part of your own patronage of this AGM in support of it. We'll hear from you later.
Well, when we come to that, let me understand you. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So now we have a motion for discussion of your account and the basis. We have received after discussion, this house will decide whether
This other sort of force.
Please, people to say it.
Thank you, the auditor. And I've gone through your report and I made some observations I want to start with our auditor's report. I observed that the account was not sealed, stamped, and signed. Go to the auditor's report. You have the report there.
Yes, continue.
It's not signed, and ordinarily it will be stamped, sealed, and stamped by the partner who has this registration number. That is the first observation. Then the other one is on page 5. You omitted the heading. That thing is supposed to be statement of financial position or balance sheet.
Which page?
Page 5. They type the heading. Am I correct? That's not there.
Page 5?
Yes. It just said the Nigerian Bar Association for the year ended.
Okay.
Yes, it's supposed to be either balance sheet or statement of financial position. Then you go to page 8.
Where there? Continue.
Page 8. We did not disclose the association's accounting policy on the depreciation of motor vehicle. And that motor vehicle has been there for almost a year. You did not indicate the rate, and you did not also provide depreciation for the motor vehicle. That one is on page 9. No depreciation on motor vehicle. So I don't know whether that vehicle didn't suffer wear or tear within that period.
No, it's been well myself.
I think that these are my observations. Thank you.
You see, I told you from the beginning that we have financial rules here, and definitely will draw attention to it. So there are 3 things you have to respond to. The audit report is not stamped and sealed. The heading not contained at page 5, and then it did not provide depreciation of the motor vehicle. These 3 issues are very important. Address them.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to pick the one on page 5 first. On behalf of the firm, I say that I was just, I think, told at the point of printing the secretariat that was I think it should be balance sheet. That heading should read balance sheet as at the 1st of May 2023.
So it should what?
That heading should have read balance sheet. Well, balance sheet as at 1st May 2023. That's the heading.
Red balance
sheet. As at 31st May 2023.
31st May. Okay, go on.
Good. Now, this will not take me back. Okay, let me also take the depreciation. I will take the auditors past. For the depreciation on motor vehicle, yes, we did not bring it in because as at the time of preparing this report, we've not gotten information from the executive on what percentage, what rates they will want the vehicle to be depreciated. So as auditors, we cannot give you that. We can only suggest to you convention and going by convention. That is one. Then for the motor vehicle, we could not also depreciate the motor vehicle because as at the time we were also running on the report, we were only able to see information regarding, if you see If you check the schedule there, you will see we have 11.5 million. So we only having evidence for 11.5 million, but we were aware, we were told that the purchase of the motor vehicle is more than that. Exactly. So that differential, we could not get evidence to that effect too. So we will not have authority to also effect. You can only effect what we have seen. So then lastly for the report, sir, the essence of this is to bring out, as far as we are concerned, this is more or less a draft. The essence of this is by the time after all this discussion, whatever has been observed or agreed on, the report will now be approved subject to item A, B, C, D, which will not be passed to us, will not effect. So that at that time we will now sign, stamp, and seal.
Okay. Yes, I can confirm to you in response to the issue of not stamp and seal. It has been in practice actually, because it's what is giving us in the draft. At the time we have looked at it, discussed and accepted it. We will go now adopt it subject to one or two things we observed, including them, and that's when you now see a stamp and give us and will inform you at our MGA. That's what the meeting that he has presented to us, the seal and stamp copy. Is that okay by us? Now, the issue of heading, like I said, go before you bring stamp and seal one, that include that issue of heading. Then, and the depreciation of the vehicle and the rest. Because that vehicle has really been used. It has gone down to the east for more than 200 years. It has also gone to Nasarawa State. And they have, in fact, it has gone around the whole country. So it can no longer be in the state was before. Why you see it's still looking as a new one? Because I saw you when you were looking at the vehicle, when you are doing auditing, you thought that they are not being used because of maintenance caution. You know, we are very, very conscious of maintenance of the vehicle. In fact, driver, before you know it, it's fine with his way if any debt is seen on that vehicle. So we have a bus committee being chaired by the vice chairman. It doesn't joke with anything. If the cooling system drops by an inch, you send it immediately to the port. And we don't compromise standard in use of our vehicle. I can assure you that. So now, is there any other comments? Okay. Yes, sir. Maybe you welcome. You had the accounting background before. What is the man working in the book?
It's not necessarily
okay.
My question is that it is talking about this situation that at the time they are doing their work, all those information are not available. And I want to say that if you want to do a comprehensive work that is worthy of the standard, you have to request for this information to your client so that it gives you all the necessary information, at the end of which the whole report will be comprehensive and will be acceptable. By saying that you don't have information at this stage and this stage, I don't think that it is acceptable. Thank you.
Okay, I hope some question. If you want to make a comment, you raise your hand, and the host, our own Nancha, we now bring it to our attention. Then we give you the audience. Is anybody raising hand there? If you want to talk, you raise your hand. So if you heard what we said, you have to. Okay, you can.
What I said at the time we were doing our audit, we have information evidence. Our work is based on evidence. And once we provide us documentation, that is what we are seeing. It's at that point we bring it in. We saw evidence to what we have, but we have other information in discussion that what we have there is more than this. But as at that time, we don't have evidence to speak to what we have been told or what we were informed. That's what I said, sir.
Okay, auditor, you have had the observations, and so far so good. You have done wonderfully well. Because I remember as of last year, your presentation, you were thrilled as if you were visiting a panel of the National Assembly. You remember? Yeah, we are partner. Okay. Okay. So in fact, that day at the end of the day, is the report was not accepted. You have to go back to the before one of the things. So now we have accepted the report, and we're going to take a motion that your draft audit report is accepted by this House, subject to the amendments and inclusion of the observation. They are in bed. Is that clear? Is that okay by us? Is that okay by us? Yes. So let somebody move that the report, the audit report, be accepted by this House, be adopted by this House, subject to the putting heading correct and the two corrections recognized. Mandatory, the queen of the branch, you have the floor. Can you make your observation or contribution? Omuta, please. Toyin Obuji, Toyin Obuji. Hello, Toyin Obuji. You can unmute all of them. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Gentlemen, we recognize the presence virtually at this meeting by the queen of the modern branch, former chairperson, in the person of Mrs. Toyin Rashida. Madam, you are welcome. So, you have the floor, please. How will hear you? Hello? 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 Are you on? You can unmute yourself. Okay. Well, when you are on, we thank you. Okay, gentlemen, I want to motion for adoption of the audit report, subject to the identified amendment of correction. Baba, do that. Give me the mic. Mr. Chairman, other members of the school, other members present, I, Deputy Yusuf Yaman, a motion the adoption of the audit report subject to correction as observed by PJ. Give the microphone to Fire. Ahmed. See, there. Thank you, Chairman. Because I just entered So that's something that I second the motion moved by our brother Tony. That's because of the adopted. Thank you. Yes, based on the motion moved by MD Yusuf for the adoption of the audit report, subject to the identified amendment correction, as seconded on that motion by the senior Bayo Ahmed, because his own Ahmed, don't call Ahmed. We call his own Ahmed. Yes, so he wants to pronounce it. So I want to, based on this two, the auditor's report as presented by the firm of UF Itagri and Co. Chartered Accountants is hereby adopted, subject to said correction. Thank you, Mr. Auditor. If you were to have come later, you would have been entitled to the lodge back. But later.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Okay. Yes, I was informed that it has been brought. So, publicity. Whoever, make sure they go with a launch back. Good. And any moment now, our own dear Alabelewe may take his leave because he's going to represent the branch somewhere upon the chairman directing. So we can permit him to go. And then when you are going, take a launch back and go and present us well.
Before I go, let me just say about Mr. Chairman at their house. Because he's my friend and one of the guarantors, I will thank God that at least his 10-point agenda are visibly delivered. And I'm proud to be associated with one of the major things, publication of the calendar and the diary. Also, I want to seize the opportunity to inform the branch that our first showing was not very palatable. But as you will hear in the secretary's report, it was a bold step, which we believe is something that is worth all the trouble. So I want to beg us, there's going to be a second showing, and I want us all to support that project as a very worthy project for all of us as a branch. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. He has also assured the issue that this time around, he is going to bring an improved version of the branch customized directly. Okay, we are okay. We want to take the lead because we cannot thank you enough. You know, your presence here is a real privilege and honor, all of us. Because thank you, sir. We appreciate you. And when you look at him, you know that he is not just looking ordinary. He's really looking take away. Yeah. And well, can't you see? Yeah. So please, we appreciate our seniors. They are giving us encouragement. We appreciate it. And as we're talking about it, one another senior that most of you are very surprised of his sales story. In every part, it is presentation. It's quite encouraging. We're humbled. Somebody that is so engaged and not taking to frivolities. Moses Iwanya Oguna. In fact, your participation and presence in all parties. Please, sir. We are the most privileged and honored. Yes, sir. You are welcome, sir. Yes, sir. So, in this effort, please let us also welcome warmly our own position. But we thank God today, fit. So we thank God. Yes. The audited financial statements. But we, in December, we take the treasury accounts so that we now we appreciate treasury as it's going to. They are presenting the board.
Page 4. Mr. Chairman, all protocol duly observed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my treasurer report to the member of the branch. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 8th annual general meeting of the branch and to present the year 2022-2023 financial statement, which were considered and recommended by the ESCO at its meeting of October. Below are the highlights for the year 2022-2023 financial statement. Year ended 31st May 2023. Our total revenue is 21 million.
It's already just refer us to before and tell us to so that's all.
All right, thank you very much.
So, gentlemen, that's the treasurer's report as per that of page 4. For some of you that are asking why treasurer's report, if you go to the section 5, paragraph E of the uniform bylaw of the MPF, it is the treasurer that shall prepare and must prepare every member of the branch at all before every other the organization of account at the best day of May. Such that is what the branch treasurer has done. It is in line with the provision of the MPF uniform bylaw. That is why some of you may be thinking that branch secretary and we give us such a report. It is treasurer's report. So, gentlemen, can somebody move? Okay, no, we're checking this one. Chairman's address. Now, we are going to take the secretary report before we take a single motion for adoption of those 3 reports. You can't comment on this now until we take a motion to accept it. No. We are commenting on the auditor's report. We will come to that. When we have taken the secretariat's report, we will now take a single motion to accept the 3 reports. And we take your comments so that we can save time, okay? So, secretary, we can take it.
Once again, permit me to adopt the already established protocols. It is a great privilege and honor to stand before you this afternoon to present the Secretariat report of the Nigerian Bar Association Barnawa branch, otherwise known as the Model branch, presented at the 2023 annual general meeting held at Trophy Hotel, Gwari Avenue, Barnawa, Kaduna, on Saturday, the 14th day of October 2023. The Secretariat report is a 20-page report, and it had earlier been posted on this on the WhatsApp page of this group, on the WhatsApp page of this association. Permit me to just read the first paragraph and then I will. My protocols. The Honorable Chairman, Nigerian Bar Association Barnawa branch, distinguished leader, deputy leader of the branch, past chairman and secretaries, and past chairman and secretaries, past vice chairman, leading senior advocate of Nigeria, distinguished benchers and benchers, learned seniors and colleagues. Good afternoon to you all. With great pleasure and a deep sense of responsibility, I stand at this epochal moment to welcome every member of the Model branch to the 2023 annual general meeting of the branch. I am highly elated and deeply grateful to the Almighty God for the privilege and the opportunity granted to me to serve as the secretary of the branch. There is no doubt that the annual general meeting is one of the statutory meetings of the branch by virtue of the provision of Article 11 of the Nigerian Bar Association Uniform Bylaws for branches. Article 11(6) of the same Uniform Bylaw provides that the annual general meeting of the branch shall be held on such date or dates as may be determined by the branch executive committee. The branch executive committee at its meeting held on the 12th day of September 2023 determined to hold the annual general meeting of the branch for the year 2023 on the 14th day of October 2023. The branch secretary, by virtue of Article 3J of the Uniform Bylaw for branches, is required to furnish and submit a general report of the activities of the branch at the annual general meeting, hence this report. However, hereunder are the activities of the branch from the 25th June 2022 to 31st of May 2023 for the consideration of this meeting.
You see, what the secretary has considered in doing is first and foremost to explain to us the reason for the AGM in October instead of June or July as we prior to today. It's the constitutional issue. Because we are so engaged, we have so many things and we never wanted distractions. We decided not to pause and wait to start giving our report in June or July to distract us. More so, we all know our bereavements within this period. It is not easy for you to just remember at the time. So within this period, we saw help as a escort. We saw help. There's no how we could have, with tears in our eyes, doing so many things. It would have given you a very terrible report because there will be so many mistakes available. Because at that time, we are almost disorganized with type of debt we recorded. You know, we're not happy at all. We are not put together. So that's why we said no, we're not going to do the AGM until May. And that is constitutional. Constitutional asks us to do that. So that is why, for those that were thinking that we have called contrary to the provision of the bylaw. The secretary are taking his time to educate us on that. You require us to Article 11 and 11.6, and also went further to Article 3J. This was take care of everything. And the secretary has really done a great job for articulating all that has happened within this 1 year period. And the volume of his report suggested as if we have done 4 years in your 2-year tenure. So this is just a tip of the iceberg. Within 1 year, you were able to see this kind of report. Then you imagine what this is going to be at the end of our tenure. Please, can you appreciate it? So can somebody move for us to accept this motion for discussion? Give our leading senior. Yeah. That is why it's not people. So the reports we are going to take it is the chairman's address, the treasurer's report, and the secretariat's report. Mr. Osasa.
My very distinguished chairman, my learned colleagues, I want to start by appreciating the chairman and his executive for leading us so well so far. I want to say that what they have achieved as evidenced by their reports. In fact, it goes further than our expectation because of the challenges they have. But that notwithstanding, they have been able to show that indeed they are capable. I want to say that you have not told lies in your report, in the various reports. What you have said, what you have told us are the things we saw and we witnessed. Mr. Chairman, executives, you people have done well. You have done so well. I want to appreciate you. And I want to move, therefore, for the adoption of the 3 various reports, namely the chairman's report, the secretariat report, and the treasurer's report. And finally, in so moving, I want to also, you see, before initially the chairman forced us to give me a round of applause. That's an innovation. That came from him. But we don't want to be forced this time. We want to, on our own, by our own volition, stand up. I call all of us to stand up and give the chairman and his ESCO extraordinary special ovation. Stand it.
Thank you. Yes, somebody, our gentleman. You to second this motion. A gentleman is next. No, voluntarily, please. Let one person volunteer to move. Not move. Okay. Now, nevertheless, with this motion and disappointment, the chairman's address captioned the treasurer's report, budget report, and elaborate report delivered by the Honorable Secretary of the So if you want to make a comment, and you have opportunity, next one, with chairman, treasurers, and before it's over. Of course, I will just visit our colleagues of Barnawa, and as well make their comment. If you want to make a comment from Barnawa, please raise up your hand. So the floor is open. Each person that wants to talk will take 2 minutes. Okay.
My honorable chairman, ESCO, seniors here present, and those have gone through, and in all, I must commend ESCO for the well done. The last 1 year has been very eventful for the branch. And the ESCO has been up to the task. We have been following as loyal members too. And I also have to appreciate we members too, because without the members, there will be no support for the ESCO. So it's vice versa. I read through the secretary's report. It was elaborate, and I commend him specially for his well done. In the history of the branch, I think he has been one of the nice secretaries. Chairman too, I commend you too. My able vice was coming, and all other members. Very good 1 year office. Before I hand over the microphone to another speaker, the secretary made an observation, which I'm in line with. The issue of getting computer gadgets and others is a very good recommendation. So I want us to ensure that in line with what the secretary has said or written, we do the needful so that our documents will not be flying out anyhow, particularly in business centers. Thank you for the opportunity given to me, Chairman.
Any other comments on the observation? About the equipment, the computer, laptop, and whatever, desktop, and the copy and devices. To ease the secretariat's work, I can assure you that before the end of this term, we shall have it. Do you hear me? Yes. I said I told you that we shall have. Yes, we have all the secretaries requested. So any other comment? Yes, AB, you welcome.
The chairman, senior colleagues, I want to say without any fear of competition that this expo on executive work. It's not get said, because in the last 1 year, there are witnesses to the event that took place. They all close up to that challenge. I want to use this opportunity to thank them. Also, those of us who are carrying down the ground. Thank you.
Thank you. You were BCL. Let him make his comments. BCL. Are you with us? BCL, want to hear you. This guy, because he has been one of those highly committed members of the branch. And it's not proper at the end of the day. We will not be obliged your partly advice and directing. Let us hear you. If there's anywhere you want to advise this, you will enable us to charge the cost effectively for the next 1 year. Let us know.
The chairman, members of the ESCO, my senior colleagues, my colleagues. Good afternoon. Mr. Chairman, I thank you for the privilege for giving me to speak. However, I've been following it up, and I know you very well, and the executive. Only simple. I don't want to repeat the issue. I want to align myself with senior also on his comments, on his advice, align myself with Sadebe also. Thank you very much.
The chairman, the ESCO, our learners seniors present, and fellow colleagues, there is no doubt that what the previous learned friends who have commented on the present executive stage, there's no doubt that they have done very well. The challenges that bedeviled them during the year, I don't think that any past executive has ever had such challenges. Yet they surmounted them. They put up courage, they raised money, did visitations, and it is talk of the day. The bereaved families in particular have always been appreciative with this executive. And like the chairman said during his opening remarks, this hall, which we are today, I think there's a difference. The entertainment which we have as our launch, there's a big difference. The sponsorship by our learned senior six
who have kept to their promises is because of the caliber of the executive we have and the chairman we have. And this is what we want. And we believe that as the year rolls by and the next executive come on board, that they will have the same rapport which this present executive is using today with members of the bank. I thank you people very well. I urge you to keep on. You are already on course. There is no doubt. And we know that your tenure will end up very well. Thank you for what you have done, and God bless you.
Yes, we must also hear from our colleagues in state. And our ladies know want to say something after other manager to say something. Then I would like somebody to you are a member of Young Lions Club. Beautiful. I would like that also to tell us whether we are really on course or not. We want to know so that it will really, guide us for the next 1 year ahead. Mr. Uzosa.
Chairman, sir, may I stand? This time, coming by way of advice and suggestion. Mr. Chairman, I understand that we have problem of holding this our meeting regularly and timeously. Each day we come here. And that that is not very good for us, considering the fact that it affects our Muslim brothers. So, Mr. Chairman, I would like us to reconsider. I'm not trying to remove, but I'm only trying to suggest that we diminish a little bit of recognition. A lot of our time is being taken at this meeting during recognitions. It is good to recognize people who have one way or the other achieved or made contributions to the house. But at the same time, it is also good for us to try and finish our meetings on time. Honestly speaking, the time that is taken away by these recognitions could help in abridging the time for the meeting. I would therefore suggest that recognitions be taken at once or twice. For instance, at the beginning of the meeting, we recognize people who are in attendance. At the end of the meeting, we also recognize those who have come late and who are also in attendance, rather than recognizing each person as they come in. That is my humble suggestion.
Thank you. Thank you. Before you let me clear our latest seniors advice. It's well noted. But before we start implementing it, permit me to recognize the presence of vitality. Please, you are welcome. Just after this one, yeah, subsequent.
I love what you said that on the success of this system. I align with every positive comments that these earlier speakers have made. And I also want to encourage you that whenever you are praised, you are appreciated for doing something. Tactically, they are telling you that you should do more. Do you understand? So by the time you be handing over, you will tell us more of your achievements again, and we appreciate you because I know you can. I know that whatever you determine to do, you always do it. You made promises, you fulfilled them, you even exceeded some of the things you promised you were going to do at the beginning of the year. So my sincere prayer and wish for you is that God will continue to give you wisdom, the understanding you need to handle the affairs of this branch better than you have even done this year. Then on the issue of attendance, it used to bother me when I come in and people are not here. Previously, especially AGM, this is the first time I'm seeing an AGM where attendance is counting. If not, it used to be, yes, if you can agree, if you have been attending AGM this branch, you will understand what I'm saying. I'm highly disappointed about today's. Please, if there is anything you can do to encourage members to attend monthly meeting quickly at the appropriate time, and also to attend AGM, especially issue. So please try and do it. Thank you.
Okay, I can see other hands raised. Yeah, and Moses Wanda. But Madam, actually, you made a good observation. But we can also let you know this. This is not an election year. If you do an election year, you will not see you here. We are going to bring us here. But this is just a statutory AGM to fulfill all righteousness. So that people who can give us a broadcast. But just come for the next AGM. The next AGM 2024. You will see what he says. And some people are virtually for this one. This one is for the first time. We made it hybrid. So there are some people are already here. Okay? So if you bring the number of people on virtual, and this is fine. So give Moses Oguna and then Sophia and okay, so give Moses first, then you come back to Chief. We respect the security.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Let me appeal to stand on the existing protocol. It is good to be in meetings like this. Whenever I miss such meetings, it disturbs me. Like today, I came late. I was not happy at all. The executive has done very well. When I read the secretary's report before coming here, that last part of it disturbed me seriously. The challenges and recommendations. That is the place I paid more attention. So mine is a question. What do we do? Because this should not be heard outside. That in an era like this, we are doing our jobs outside in business centers. Please, what do we do?
I want to thank your ESCO. And I know this achievement is because of harmonious relationship between the chairman and the ESCO. Now there is a very great improvement in your financial reporting system. So I've been seeing this in all the years. The message we hear is that players are not accountant. The only mistake they make is This time, you have done very well. This is the first time I'm seeing a treasurer's report in this form. It's a very good achievement. What I wanted to say earlier is that his figure, that the fixed asset, was not in agreement with the retail figure. And I also find out that they did not represent the actual value of our assets. The motor vehicle is not what it represents. So find all the necessary documents to show him the other one so that they will reflect the exact amount of our fixed asset. So you have done very well, and the remaining part of your tenure, I wish you will do better than this. Thank you.
Yes, before Sophia, on issue by Ewen, I earlier promised and assured that before the end of the tenure, we're going to address these issues later, LNGC, and having an office in cabinet. So it's not good for us to be exposing most of the documents at the business center. But because of the way we set it now, we are going to bring the issue to one of our regional meetings and then make a political issue among our members. Any amount we get, we can calculate it for what we have in the account. Is that okay by us? Yes. So the resolution at this AGM is that we are going to make fundraising at one of our regional meetings to procure some necessary office equipment and aid the secretariat in its work. Is that our resolution? Yes. Thank you very much. Then Sophia.
Permit me to adopt the existing protocol already established. And I also want to align myself with the positive remarks that have been given to this administration thus far. And I sincerely hope and pray that in the next 1 year that there's visible improvement. However, Mr. Chairman, I have some concerns. And the first one I have here, and because already easier for me to bring this up in the aspect of provision of gadgets. Our police secretary has done very well to identify the office of the police secretary, and he's been doing a good job so far. Mr. Chairman, I want to humbly suggest that while we are making gadgets available for the office of the secretary, we can also consider making provision for a camera or a better phone for him to be carrying access to activities of snapping pictures and not possibility. Qualities of pictures we get on the platform are very poor and doesn't tell well of the model brand. So I want to appeal to Mr. Chairman and the executive as he can also put it into consideration. Then my second concern, Mr. Chairman, is on the aspect of the law. For this year's law, there was a great improvement. And on this note, I also want to suggest that just as we have at the AGC, where we have a breakfast session, if we can implement something like that in our AGCs, for the two that we have seminars, that we have breakfast sessions that can accommodate different areas of concern of different lawyers, especially the young lawyers. So we can go into these sessions and discuss at least concerns that we have to better improve ourselves as lawyers. Then the last but not the least, this may seem funny, but it's been a concern to me for a while. I just feel the need to address it here. every time I remember that this administration will not stay forever, like after a while, a new administration will come in and looking at the beautiful place we're having our meeting. I'm wondering, after this administration, are we going back to the Sharia? If yes, let me know so that I don't start preparing my mind to go back to the wilderness experience. So these are my concerns, and thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you.
I think, gentlemen, you had that very well. Honestly, I don't know, just like some of you know, the Lord Jesus Christ was combating modernity. Why did you wait? Or did this 9 minutes after we have fed ourselves with this old wine that wasn't so sweet, that you brought this sweet wine? Why didn't you give us this one first? You see, I was thinking this suggestion between suggestion from something will come earlier. You know, it has regards law week. Law weeks, like obtainable at the national breaker sessions, is a very beautiful suggestion. And I can assure you, we are going to introduce it like this. We are not the publicity secretary being controlled camera and there may be a problem because it means we want all the public secretary to a photographer. We want him to change his profession. So let us encourage people to have money. Let's encourage people to have money. Don't make him a photographer. So, okay. Yes. Senior Apostle. The third one. The third concern of this it was not in my power or not. We will encourage any administrator that will come after us. Our not being in the does not mean that we are going to start the branch. We will remain there. We are going to encourage whichever administration is coming behind us. It's a collective effort. Whatever we deserve ourselves, so be it. So I can assure you, don't be happy. So those people who say something, but Senior Apostle, what say something?
Mr. Chairman, and my learning teacher, I want to stand in further acknowledge the issue for the way and manner the activities of the branch. I want to say that along the line, some issues came up. Those issues ordinarily would have made the branch or members to be at that control. However, they were tactically handled. I want to commend the chairman for the way and manner. I don't want to start mentioning the issue, but I want to commend the chairman for the way those issues were resolved. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, we do. Okay. Is she there?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Mr. Chairman, sir? Can you hear me, please? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Permit me to please stand on the existing protocol, Mr. Chairman, sir. I would want to join my senior colleagues and learned friends who have said positive things about Mr. Chairman and his team. I would want to say that the leadership has done well, and we want to congratulate you for doing well in all respects. the issue of welfare and ensuring that members are carried along in almost every affairs of the branch has been commendable so far. The ESCOs have tried to reach, across board, and there is that inclusiveness and sense of oneness I have seen. And I really want to commend the leadership on that. I just want to point out just one thing, that moving forward, I would want the ESCO to consider including it in our agenda for every meeting. And that is the issue that relates to continuous legal education. It might not be something elaborate that we would have, but I am of the view, and I want to suggest that moving forward, we should allocate in the agenda for every month meeting, or at least every other month, even if it's 20 minutes, to just have a topic, regarding our practice, profession generally. We have experts in various fields of legal practice in our branch. For instance, Nangwang Nanchan is there, that we can say is an expert in mediation, and a lot of others. So we can have something like that. Mr. Chairman, we can just allocate time very briefly for someone to just address us. It will be very, very enriching. Otherwise, at the end of the day, we'll just gather, go through the motions, eat food, which is fantastic, by the way, and socialize, and we go. And then we don't really have there's nothing to improve our professional stance as legal practitioners. So basically, that is just what I want to observe, that moving forward, if the ESCO can consider that and just be including it in our agenda. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, thank you. For that wonderful, I can assure you that one of the things is a discussion we consider in the next year coming. As we're moving on, is more attention on continuing education, and like you have rightly suggested, as if you are part of the ESCO deliberation, is one of the things that agreed at the ESCO level that we're going to be bringing experts. Like you mentioned, Nanchan, the problem with bringing somebody like Nanchan is that he professionalizes his own. He has to charge fees in his own. You cannot ordinarily take any lecture on arbitration or mediation without paying for it. Seriously. So Nanchan cannot ordinarily come and then start talking to you like that. It's something he knows how much people feel before you join the institute of fellowship of that arbitration and mediation. But we'll plead with him. After all, you have been doing some other things more than that for the branch. As you are seeing now, this Zoom, this virtual aspect of this AGM has been singularly put and delivered by Nanchan. So without I was waiting at the appropriate time to announce it, but I made it to announce it prematurely. I will still announce it. I thought somebody say something on it. We have to appreciate it. Yes. So we're going to look at those, and then the suggestion is so before you begin, I saw okay. You put attention. You take it to here.
With respect to what the previous person said, how the having continuous legal, yeah, it is good, and we also help the branch so many ways. But I want to say that it produces other things that will elongate our meeting, will be detrimental to so many other interests. I would therefore suggest that as much as we may have continuing legal education, we could have them separately and maybe we have them virtually. We could have that virtually so that we stay in our respective comforts and listen to them. I think it will be even more meaningful.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think Nanshan had us well. He's going to organize one for us. Give Lillian and then who else wants to speak? Who else wants to speak? Let me identify them. Who else? After Lillian. Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, permit me to stand on it. Mr. Chairman, I wish to align myself with the views of my learned seniors and my learned friends to the effect that this Facebook has done very well. They've gone a long way in bringing some improvement to some practices at the back. However, Mr. Chairman, there is a particular issue that gives me serious concern. Let me say two issues that give me serious concern. The first one is as it concerns remunerations. Chairman, is there anything that can be done to unify our charges? We still experience this issue. Somebody charging XYZ 10 naira, and then XYZ telling you that I can go to so person and the person will do it for me for 1 naira. It is very discouraging to understand that we do not have uniform ways of charging clients in such a way that when a client goes to A, he gets the same thing, goes to B, he gets the same thing, and goes to C, he gets the same thing, without seeing his or her lawyer as trying to extort money from him or her. That's the first one. The second one is as it concerns our dressing. One of the things that attracted me to this provision is the way advanced lawyers dress and conduct themselves in court. But Mr. Chairman, it is sad to say that these days you get to court inside the High Court and you see lawyers dressed in many unacceptable manners. We have this practice of having the lay lawyers dress in black suits, black socks, dark ties, and the lower courts. And then we know our dressing at the High Court. And it is unfortunate to say that these days you see a lawyer dressed in black inside a courtroom. And then you will see a female lawyer with one type of very cosmetic hairdos and earrings in the courtrooms. These are not what we were taught at the law school. I want us to bring back the noble nature of dressing well, which lawyers are known for. And then lastly, Mr. Chairman, our job has been taken over by a lot of people. I do not know how. If you get to CAC, people register companies in the name of lawyers. In fact, I have received a mail of a company I didn't register that was probably registered in my name. In other words, someone else used my CAC accreditation number to do a job, and I was receiving the mail as having done that job by myself. And then when you get to gadgets, when you get to that result, I've also had issues of a deed of assignment, my son on a deed of assignment that I didn't prepare. In fact, when I raised that issue, I discovered that sometimes when we file documents and they take our stamps from those documents, especially matters that have been disposed with. They take the original stamps from such matters and give them in hands. They collect 1,000 naira and do a deed of assignment for somebody in your name, and you know your stamp is there, everything else. It is only when it starts that they will start calling you. Unfortunately, you will come and begin to see strange documents not prepared by you. So these are issues. I wouldn't know if it is possible to form committees to look into these issues so that we will get back to our profession. That's my contention, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me just address it's like we have watched all these issues. I can tell you very soon because we are also on AOB. We are taking all of them together now. You see, the issue you raise, issues as regards the first one. That's issue and taken care by the national. And incidentally, is our own apply higher SLS committee that's looking into. They have come up. It's already part of MBA constitution. The previous one, we passed that one. Issue of regulations and the professional charges of lawyers. So that one is in the offing. They already tried to implement it in all branches. So there's no problem with that for now. Then the issue of dressing. Well, it is what you stand out for by addressing is the way you will be assessed. So if you are addressing anyhow, you're not doing it for anyone or for the branch. You are doing it for yourself. Because that is where you'll be rated. You drag in racks, you'll be paid in racks. You'll be addressed in racks. You'll be assessed in racks. You will not make it in the profession. Because people want somebody that is looking better than him to solve his problem. You can't take your problem to somebody you're looking better than. You know? Then. So no one asked me, why was you do that? You know who there is? I said, I know it's unethical a bit, but permit me. Do you know that anytime I wear my suit, lawyers, even when I'm not appearing in the high court, I will dress as if I'm going to appear in the high court. And I will go extra mile to put on my briefs and enter bus. Believe me, most of the briefs I got there are from the bus. Somebody will ask me, are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer? People are sharing the same seat in the bus because of my dressing. I don't need to. I have advertised myself for it. And it happened also in those days. I did not have car. When I finished from the court, instead of me to go to my chambers, I will wear my suit and my bibs. I will be trekking from Ahmad moving that place they're selling motor spare parts. That just road on foot. I'll be moving and they say, lawyer, come, lawyer, come. Come and do this agreement for me, come and do this thing. Honestly, you advertise yourself when you dress well. So, gentlemen, you don't need to be told that one. I have known the number of times I've called some of our colleagues in court and said, you're not wearing stockings. You are wearing suit and you're not wearing stockings. What kind of embarrassment is this? We say, okay, I'm sorry. There is one I saw, I said, we'll never be in this court. In court of appeal, I said, we'll never be in this court. Honestly, if you stand to announce appearance, I will stand and embarrass you. go back to your house and change and come back. So when he saw that I meant it, he went back to his house and changed. So we will have good wares, but to wash it won't be difficult. You see a lawyer's suit, very dirty. The bibs dirty. Because of it, I used to have not less than 12, 20 bibs in my car. Even now, if I go to my car now, if I go, I will have not less than 10 bibs. I've had costs to go to my car and bring bibs and give lawyers in the court and say remove it. Very dirty bibs. What does it take for you? Bibs are 200 naira, 150. If you don't get it at that cost, okay, wash it now. Put small starch and iron it. Wash it, put small starch and iron it. Yes. So please, what Lillian Echukwure is very key. And then on the final thing, the issue he raised, that is the gadgets and the TAC. We already have a committee for that. That is very close. Is part of their terms of reference. So, Eddie Mohammed, memo, a little, this, just write something and address it to the chairman, Faith Lawyers Committee. Attention, Eddie Mohammed. They will work on it, I can assure you. So, on that note, we are still on the issue of the chairmans and other two addresses and the AOB. So, if you want anything, you can say. Mr.
Chairman, sir, I stand on the existing motion. My name is Grace Salu. I'm a member of the Young Lions Forum as well as the branch. Having hearkened to the chairman's, secretariats, and treasurer's reports, and seeing the success that this very administration has achieved in this for this branch, as well as the commendation of members, both seniors and juniors, may I use this medium to move for a vote of confidence for these schools to enable them achieve better and more within the remainder of the term. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Okay, you move this as a motion? Yes, Mr. Chairman. Okay. Is there any second that? Is there otherwise move on? Mr. Chairman, permit me to start on the existing protocol. I second the motion. Is there any counter to that motion? So, the second that you, members of this August House, at your annual general meeting be held today, have moved a vote of confidence on this. We can assure you that you will not regret the vote of confidence you will put on us. We will strive to be better to the matter of our tenants. That in as much as we have wanted grant,
practical learning into our whatever we have learned, whatever program we have. Because some employers, if you ask them about digital stuff, digital investment, digital currency, they say, what are you talking about? And we are lawyers.
Digitalization.
Yes. So we have to inculcate into our learning, because the next thing of immigrants are the people, not the people who don't know how to read and write, but the people who are not aligning themselves with
You see, so many innovative ideas are coming up. And we keep on wondering, where were all these suggestions kept before? Why coming up now? Well, it's not late in time, because we still have more time to spend as well. And believe me, all these suggestions and observations are very apt, very important. We cannot pause. One of them are we're going back and look at them, because nobody claims monopoly of knowledge. So this digitalization, awareness, and the rest, we will do it, but with caution, so that we cannot turn most of our colleagues into Yahoo boys. We cannot go into Yahoo boys. With caution. So we'll do something up to that, you know. So I think we are taking about AOB. Honorable Secretary, do you have anything in correspondence? I'd like, meanwhile, to announce that the Assistant Secretary could not be here, and all of us know the reason, that she's celebrating the arrival of a bouncing baby boy. That was about 3 days ago. And you can see that this expo is very productive. We have just recorded the arrival of a baby. So whichever way you look at this expo, we are very productive. The secretary and assistant. The secretary started, and what we are going to do, people that you can send to Ukraine and any other place you can fight war. They are all soldiers. So the secretary is now calling. I found out that when the secretary keep some of his documents on the compound, we used to scatter so many of it. So, gentlemen, honestly, if not for you, I don't think what this expo could have done anything. How much more doing better? It's because of what you are putting is what you are putting. It's garbage in and garbage out. If all of you are just complacent, aloof, and indifferent to what the bar is doing, I don't think we have succeeded in anything. But because when you see people like Ozo at their age at the back, coming out to sit at the meeting from beginning to end, you see the retirees, things like Akomeze, you know, living the comfort of his retirement benefits are coming here. You know what it is? And the COG who has produced somebody that will become a bishop of the Anglican Communion tomorrow, you know, coming here and staying. And you see somebody like Ebeno Obonna. Honestly, you must sit up before you were able to satisfy him and convince him that you are on course. But he agrees that we are on course. I mean, what can be more than that? Look around, look at all the people like Adeneto that just left, and so many other people that are coming here. You know, Ahmed, Bayo, you know, Eddie Worker. Eddie Worker doesn't supposed to come here now because he's very busy. They are packaging one of the best cultural days of the state. He is overseeing the affairs, Imo State. And I want to use the opportunity to remind us that he gave us an invitation as his colleagues. We are not members of Imo State. We're not from Imo State, all of us. But the fact that he is a colleague and a committed for that matter, and is participating in an event, he invited us officially at our They drink. So that's the case. They ask where it is. Okay. After you know them invitation, what is that they are 28?
Then is
no, wait, generous.
All critical video. Imo Day is coming up the 28th of October.
Please note it. Put it in
National Service Center. It starts by 10.
Barnawa.
Our government, in spite of his busy schedule and the election that is afoot, will be coming to greater. We have gotten the assurance. Abia State Governor is also coming. Senators from all the southeast, most of them are coming. So please, I want our colleagues to be there. There will be so many things to enjoy. Our local delicacies, not like Owa, Oporoko, all these things, they are there for you. So please don't miss this opportunity.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, one more thing, gentlemen. On a serious note, he assured us that he's going to make a reservation on the seat, a canopy reserved for every year. Because people would like to know whether his colleague attended or not. So they are going to reserve a canopy for every year. So all of us, let us come in our numbers. Once you come, identify where the canopy, you will see me there. As your chairman, you come and join me, come and show me solidarity. Incidentally, I'm from Anambra State, not from you. But I was born and bred in Igbo. So you see why I'm so passionate about it. So gentlemen, that will be fine. Then, like I've been saying, we are going to try our best. You can. Yeah, welcome. But they're not complete. Where is the Janet again? I didn't see her. Where Janet? Madam Ike? Please, let's welcome the couple. Please, let's welcome both of them. You're welcome. Yes. So now, we also have our colleague, Sonny Obimba, as my vice Obimba. His daughter is having his traditional wedding today at Cherry Hotel. It's now on. So from this meeting, if you want to follow your chairman in that function, please, we have a branch board as boss outside there. So Obimba is one of the supporters of this branch, so another branch, but he used to come on activities of this branch. So if you want to join me, follow me, all of us will go there. So gentlemen, I cannot thank you. And believe me, I enjoy doing this work as chairman because of the type of support I get from all of you. It makes my work so easy and simple. And more importantly, I have a wonderful ESCO. The ESCO, they are like, members of the ESCO are like my younger brothers. We do things together with one voice. Honestly, if you need to attend at our ESCO meeting as an observer, you will come and testify to what I'm telling you. We hardly disagree at this. Anybody related an issue, you see other one joining, say that it's where my heart is. I think we all said it earlier. I thank you, I continue to thank you. And therefore, I will ask our learned, where is he? I will ask Ahmed, please, on behalf of the branch, appreciate our own shine in a wait now. That's my song. And shine in a plan. Please take my phone to start on behalf of the brand. Appreciating if you have been on the platform following all the trends online, and those of us are coming for continuing education, is going to package one, especially it's a water. It's TV every day for the news. It's TV. And I happen to be one of the students. He had just sent me my presentation of the nation matters. And by November this year, yours sincerely will be inaugurated as a member of the Institute of Chartered Administrators. And he said that I was a very good student. And
once again, I shall permit me to stand on the established and existing protocols. Our brother, our learned colleague, Mr. Nanshan, deserve that appreciation which my chairman asked me to do. In fact, it is overdue. Nanshan started in my building under the tutelage of our learned friend, F.I. Salami.
no wonder.
And since his commencement, or since inception to this profession, I've seen a trait of becoming a very good leader in this profession. We have met, but even in the case, and if you see how I shall argue this case, you know that the sky may not be the limit of this young sharp. So I commend you on behalf of this model branch. I say more grace to your efforts. Please continue as you are doing. Yesterday we even met in my building when I didn't even know that I would be all that late to come to this meeting. I told him, please represent me to my chairman at that meeting that is coming up. Jokingly. Once again, I congratulate you for all the progress you have made. I've read you in our, in your messages, and I will still want to be reading you much and much better. Congratulations, more victory, and believe me, you will be continue to progress. Progress ever, backward never. Amen. Thank you, my chairman.
Gentlemen, I didn't tell you how it all started. Yesterday, when we posted to you that we are discontinuing with the virtual version of this because of technical issues. Shortly thereafter, I received a call from my channel asking me, Chairman, what is the technical issue you have that you call this on? Because we tried not to register because they are insisting on using the foreign currency, dollars, and the rest for the registration, and we didn't have that particular card for it. So we said to call it off. So when I explained to Nanshan what happened, he said, but I should have told him, you will know how to go about it. Then I thought it would be very difficult for him to do. So this early morning at 5 a.m., I called this guy. He did. The chairman, if you want that thing done now, wait. I said, but the way he said he would do it, I hope it will not cost so much. He said, don't bother about the cost. I will take care of the cost. That is why today we had this place, the hybrid form, physical and virtual. You see how it starts? Tomorrow, when you see me at the annual birthday, I give you a certificate of excellence or merit. You say, I have been sectional. Why him? Why not you? Have you done such thing? Is it? No. So, start doing your own now. Start doing your own now. So, Nacha. Before I take Chief, and Iweka, you are going to book motion for adjournment, and it will be seconded by the chairman of Young Lawyers Forum. You know, I told him that when he calls me a chairman, and I call him a chairman back, he always answer my phone. For chairman is chairman. He's the chairman of Young Lawyers Forum. Abdul Hakim, please, can you become the chairman of Young Lawyers Forum? Chairman, so chairman is chairman. Please move for adjournment of this meeting, and seconded by the chairman of Young Lawyers Forum. And Raji Abubakar. Yes, Raji Abubakar. You are supposed to be used for the debate of product. You are looking welfare. Okay, so you use it for advertising product. It's nothing to do. It's something like the tupo, the cattle, please,
Mr. Chairman, all protocol videos are. In the absence of any other issue for discussion, I move a motion for the adjournment of this meeting. I so move.
Thank you. Chairman.
I hereby second the motion for the
Gentlemen, taking this motion for adjournment and having the second bit of the motion, upon the closing prayer of by our learned friend Abubakar, this meeting AGM shall be adjourned to the next AGM 2024. God willing. And it's our prayers that as we have seen all of you here, I've taken a sense of. I know you each one by one. All of no one shall be missing by the next year. Amen. And we are coming here very healthy. Amen. And if you come on foot, you are going to drive yourself to this place. Amen. And if you have not realized any of your ambitions or desires, you shall actualize your desires in full faith. And God can grant all this. So, please, closing prayer. I want the Arabic version of it. Give it to us in the original form. Can we start? For some of you that don't know the importance of this prayer, anytime we start
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.